So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
Thanks for coming along, Doug.
Sure. I'd like to get a look at that electric fence they talked about. It might give me some ideas for something I can rig up at the motor inn.
Can an electric fence really stop walkers?
Well, as long as the walkers aren't completely dehydrated and the fence has enough juice, yeah, it seems plausible. The electricity basically cooks you from the inside out, right?
I guess so.
So, if a walker stays in contact with the fence, it'll eventually cook its brain. Probably takes a while, though. And that can't be a good smell. Unless it smells like jerky. Man, I could go for some jerky.
What's that you got there?
Oh, nothing. It's just a laser pointer I picked up during our last trip to the drugstore.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
Bin in
I
Macon
grew up in
aufgewachsen.
Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
Tja,
We
die
work as a group,
Demokratie.
all of us looking out for each other.
I hear that. There's so many dumbasses out there fighting each other these days. It's just stupid.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Well,
Das
the
ist
kid
mir ein
here is our
bisschen
newest arrival,
zu
but
viel
we're all
Fragerei.
looking forward to some food. We really need it.
Well, here's to helping each other out. Well, we'd love to get you all out to the dairy. Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running a dairy for well, as long as I can remember, but now it's
You
getting...
think you're gonna cut me out of this?
Shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this shit.
Bandits.
Who? Haven't noticed.
Those look like the people who raided my camp.
Who are they? Fuck you. You knew we were hungry, and you guys were keeping it all for yourself.
What should we do?
Yeah, and you know what? We ate it all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens, but let's just wait this out. Hope they move on.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, shit!
Asshole!
The world out here has gone to shit. Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Ganz ehrlich, was ich mich frage, was wäre, wenn ich gesagt hätte, nein.
Here it is, St. John Family Dairy. Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
Oh, wow. You guys must know a thing or two about running wire.
Had a guy who did, yeah.
Das ist natürlich was für Doug.
We've got kids in our group. Doesn't seem safe to have them near a lethal fence.
Oh, don't worry about that. We got plenty to keep them entertained.
Oh, wow. You've got enough electricity to run the whole place.
It's worth protecting, hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farm hands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
Ja, wir
We'll
arbeiten
work
zusammen.
together. Plus, we've got plenty of people with military experience.
Well, that's good to hear. That motel ain't the safest place. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Thanks
mit
for having
dabei.
us. We brought some gasoline on good faith.
We're starved.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Holy moly! Sorry.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's
Hat er
right.
einfach
Hopefully
zugegriffen.
Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? What's she?
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come for the day.
Well, how about this? Y'all go get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'll be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip back here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
No problem. Ben can come with me.
Take this.
All right. See you later.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence.
Nebenbei werden wir
I'm
auch
gonna
mal
go top
beraten oder
off the
was.
generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
You betcha.
This place is incredible. It's got food. And that
Ja,
fence,
unglaublich.
man, that fence.
Viel
If
zu
we
schön, um
play
wahr
our
zu
cards
sein.
right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
Wir
Their
sollten
offer
erstmal
is
so
food.
helfen, so gut
We
es
should
geht.
do whatever we can to make these people like us.
The way Brenda was talking, I get the feeling like she'd be happy to have us stay.
All the more reason for us not to fuck this up. If Andy needs some help securing the perimeter, then that's what we do.
Sancho. Was haben wir hier? Eine alte Schaukel.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet.
Darf
Mind
ich sie
if I fix
reparieren?
it?
Sure, that'd be great. Mama sure does appreciate y'all helping out.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
Darf man was hier? Nö. Okay, da geht's zum Haus. Oh. Mal gucken, was wir da so finden. Wie der Zufall es
This
will.
rope is perfect for the swing.
Natürlich ein Seil.
Nothing else I need in here.
Okay. Auszeichnung, ganz viele oder
This
was?
dairy won a lot of ribbons in its day, huh?
This place was my
1993.
daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. Said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have. Mama, she was done after Dan.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care of it, and why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Fresh herbs. I can hardly wait for dinner.
Schauen wir uns doch drinnen um.
Well, hi there, Lee. What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders these days, so I'm sure he'd love any help he can get.
How
Geht
many
das
rooms
Zimmer
does
aus dem?
this house have?
Sagen wir, wenn wir da vielleicht
Why
wohnen.
do you ask?
Sieht nach einer
Looks
Spezialfertigung
custom
aus.
built.
Nice of you to notice. My husband put a lot of work into this old house.
Well, he did a fantastic job.
I believe in making a house a home.
Das
Your
sieht toll aus.
family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Well, now aren't you sweet? Thank you, Lee. The boys and I have tried to adapt as best we can, but we still keep some of our old routines to help remind us of better times.
Ja,
What
wo ist
happened to the rest of your
Personal?
staff?
Ja. Sag mal,
we've
braucht
had
man ja
our
für
share
den...
of tragedy here, just
Oh.
like everyone else, I'm sure. Some of our staff took off to find their families soon as they heard the news. The few that stuck around, well, we lost most of them the first night those things showed up here. It was a tough night.
Okay.
When will dinner be ready?
It'd be a while still, but it'd be worth it. Trust me.
How's your family been holding up since, you know?
All my boys have been my saving grace. They both left their jobs and came home to help out after the attack started happening. I think it was hardest on Andy. Dan was always more of a mama's boy, but don't tell him I said that.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
So, genug eingeschleimt. Was haben wir hier?
Pointy.
Könnte man sich aufspießen.
This is too big right now, but if I can find something to cut it down to size, this might make a good seat for the swing.
Wie der Zufall es will, liegt hier eine Säge.
Mind if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
Dann würde ich sagen, dann haben wir unsere Schaukel doch picobello. Und was war da hier gerade noch, oder? Genau, hier.
Man, this fence is fantastic. We'll do whatever you want to help keep it running.
Well, clearing that perimeter is going to be a big help. Just let me know when you're ready.
Quatschen wir doch mal eine Runde.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
Wie viel Waffen
Scraped
habt ihr?
together a good supply in the last few months. How about yourselves? What kind of protection do you have around here?
We collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but we really only use them when we go off the property. When we're inside the perimeter, the fence is all we need to keep us safe.
Der hält
An
wirklich die
electric
Walker.
fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman, he figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots, and we gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
So wie die
can't
essen
be the
gestern.
first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
I'm gonna get to know the place for a minute.
Okay, well, we gotta secure the perimeter, so don't take too long.
Das.
You can definitely tell they built this thing themselves.
Ist ja nichts Verkehrtes dran, das selbst Sebastian. So,
All right. This
dann
shouldn't be
bekommt
too
St. John mal
tough.
eine neue Schaukel.
Well, I'll be damned. Mama's gonna be thrilled to see that old swing all fixed up.
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my goodness. Did you do that?
Just trying to help out a bit around here.
You know, I used to push Andy and his brother out here on that swing every night when they were kids. Seems like such a long time ago now.
Yeah, it does.
Ja, wie sie alle in Erinnerung schwelgen. Macht, hä? Wo ist er denn hin? Ah, hier ist er. Der Jude
So
macht.
what's your read on Andy so far? Think they'd be open to letting us stay?
Ich würde mal sagen, er ist den
Andy
Gästen
tells me they've had
aufgeschlossen.
guests stay here before. That tells me they're at least open to the idea.
That's fantastic.
Getting the perimeter secured is gonna help us a lot.
We'll be getting in good and making this place safer for us.
I'm gonna get back to it.
Trotzdem wäre das alles hier viel zu schön, um wahr zu sein. Ah, ich würde sagen, bevor wir ihm hier helfen, mit seinem Zaun, ich sage mal hier an dieser Stelle mal Feierabend. Ich hoffe, euch hat die Folge gefallen. Oh, die 2 Folgen hintereinander. Wenn ja, lasst doch gerne mal ein Däumchen da. Schreibt in den Kommentaren, was ihr davon haltet. Wie ihr das hier das alles so seht. Ob hier nicht vielleicht ein kleiner Braten zu riechen ist oder ob wir einfach nur Glück haben. Und ansonsten bedanke ich euch vielmals, dass ihr zugeschaut habt. Ich hoffe, ihr schaltet beim nächsten Mal wieder ein. Und bis dahin.